Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out 부석순 of 17's 파이팅해야지 featuring 이영지. This is pretty interesting because while Seungwan from 부석순 and Youngji have worked together on a dope Lizzo cover for Juice, it's on YouTube. You should go check it out if you haven't already. It's an amazing cover, and Hoshi's been on Youngji's YouTube show as well. But for them to collaborate on a promotional title track like this, that is interesting. Now, I started my day off pretty weird because I woke up this morning and my alarm song was 부석순's "Just Do It" 거침없이. That's not that weird, but the weirdest part is I knew I was filming this reaction today, and I did not set that alarm. That alarm, my phone's on like a shuffle thing, and so it plays music randomly to wake me up, and that is the song it chose to play. No joke. That was so weird. I woke up and I was like, is this what the new 17 song sounds like? What is this? And I was like, and then all of a sudden, I was like, and I'm just like grooving along in my sleep. I'm like, what is this? No. I was like, what? And then I woke up and I was like, what? And then it's like, I'm like, why is Hoshi yelling in my ear? What's going on? Like, I don't know why. That's how my morning started. And I think I wouldn't have been confused, but this is a reaction that I have been looking forward to for a whole week. And I have specifically been putting it off because it is my birthday. And I really wanted to celebrate my birthday by filming and reacting to the group that really means a lot to me and really has brought me a lot of comfort and healing all these years, and really is the reason why I started this entire channel. So yeah, let's get into the video. All right, apologies about the long opening, but I'm super excited. I feel like I know what they're gonna already go for, given that it's called 파이팅해야지. Fighting is a rallying cry. It's off the English word fighting, but the way Koreans use it is like fighting or whiting. You can say it either way. And it's a rallying cry of kind of like, I think the closest English equivalent would be like, you got this, or like, do your best. I think maybe in current culture, most people don't say do your best, but maybe, yo, you got this. Like, I feel like that's more, maybe not the yo part, but I feel like that's more, I guess, common. But fighting is more of like the cultural lexicon of the go-to rallying cry of Koreans. So there's that element to it. But it also says 해야지, which 해야지 implies a must. Not just, hey, you got to do this. It's a, yo, you have to do this. It's a must. It's a duty. And so 파이팅해야지, you got to do your best. You got to try your best. I wonder if it's a song, a healing song with a lot of energy for people who might be feeling tired, who might be kind of like feeling a little burnt out. So I feel like I'm gonna love this song already. Let's get into the video, guys. This is 부석순's 파이팅해야지 featuring 이영지, and this is your form of therapy. All right, let's go. I mean, I could already tell. Oh yeah, from this intro. Oh yeah, baby.
컵은 점핑 필요한 모두 다 텐션업 펌핑 힘을 좀 내어보자 우린 여러분의 부석순 반복되는 하루의 시작이 되는 이 노래 네 옆에서 불러주겠어 힘내지 못하겠어 What else? What else? Don't give it up now, don't give it up now.
Wow, this hook is insane. We'll talk about it more, but wow. Wow. This is as Korean of a song as you can get.
스토리 속에 친구들은 다 왜 잘나보여 나만왜 왜 아둥바둥 왜 이리저리 왜 우린 다 이어폰 꺼본 좀비 비교해 모두 다 텐션을 펌핑 힘을 좀 내어보자 어린 여러분의 보석순 반복되는 하루
By the way, Soonban looks like money. That haircut is insane. Also, Hoshi's acting in this music video is top notch.
Okay.
Oh my god, I completely forgot.
모닝 카페인은 디카페인 일찍 일어나니 기분 뭐같지 철없이 부재중 전화 제끼고 dance with my laziness 부분 등 팔다리 전부 다 패니 Ooh, I feel like I'm 17 이런도 못해만 되는 불행과 같이 살기에는 내 시간이 너무 아깝지 man Y'all don't deserve it Unfortunate is unnecessary 알다시피 인생은 원래 그지 같아 그러니 조금만 힘을 내 구겨진 인생을 연중반에 우린 비운해 베이트 베인 차분히 다 막장을 연중해 We got plenty more pages left to play
올라갔다 내려가는 주식같이
Wow.
다가도 모르는 인생 뭐같지 한 템포 쉬고 물 한 모금 마시기 자 여기서 비타민 A, B, C 반복되는 하루의 시작이 되는 이 노래 네 옆에서 불러주겠어 힘내지 못하겠어 Fire, fire, don't give it up man Don't give it up yeah Fire, 우린 부석순 Fighting at it, fighting at it
Wow. 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 That was insane. That was as 17 of a song as you can get. That was as 부석순 of a song as you can get. And that was as Korean as you can get. In terms of features, I think that might be one of my favorite music video presentations for a feature. It was so well done and it was so high quality to the point that I almost thought that Youngji wasn't there and it was like green screened in, but we'll get to that a little bit more later in the video. But wow, the song itself is rejuvenating. It is energizing. It is healing. I've talked about this often. 17 is a very healing group for me. They are my favorite group of all time. I've believed in them since their debut, and you know that has never changed. What I am really digging with 부석순, and it looks like there might even be an EP for it, but what I'm really digging with 부석순 is with 거침없이 and now 파이팅해야지. Their brand and their sound is, I think it's pretty 17. I wouldn't say like, oh my God, this is so weird, or it's so different, or it's so new or refreshing. It's refreshing, but only in the way that the song is manipulated to make you feel that way. It's not refreshing in that like, oh, this isn't what we've heard before. In fact, if you think about it, they're doing exactly what they did in 거침없이, except 거침없이 was like I don't know, like 4, 5, 6 years ago. I have no idea how long ago that was. But it was a long, long time ago. And so I don't really see it as them rehashing the same thing. It's them bringing back what we desperately needed in both this culture right now, in music, but also just in our every day-to-day lives. I'm definitely someone, like they're singing about me, and I'm sure they're singing about many of you as well, where we live very fast-paced lives. And in our stories, we always sound so cool. And, you know, especially when I talk about like the things I've done and like the things I've seen and like even what I did in like the past month, I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. I live a really cool life. And it's just like, but then why am I struggling all the time? And yeah, even in just this song alone, there is so much wisdom to gain from the lyrics. It's really well written. But I think my favorite part of the lyrics has to be the hook. The hook, 파이팅해야지. It's so interesting. Let's go to Hoshi's part. All right, so let's go ahead and take a listen to Hoshi's part again. That right there, the fighting, 해야지. Like it's not just the line itself of 해야지. Come on, you got to. It's not just that. It's the way he's saying. It's like 해야지. He's adding a bit of, especially if you watch a lot of Korean variety, you may be familiar with the concept of 꼰대s, kind of like an older boomer kind of saying like, come on, you gotta be doing it. Like, come on, like get your ass up. It's sort of that sort of boomer talk, but he is obviously making it funnier. Adding a little bit more flair to it and sort of just a much more fun element, but it's still like advice. It's still, hey, like, come on, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Yeah, so they translated it as yeah, but specifically it 해야지. 해야 돼 is you have to do it. 해야지 is you must do it. There's a difference. So what they're singing about in this song is you must give it your all. You must not give up. And come on, you don't get more 17 than that. So lyrics alone, I love it, top notch. But let's go ahead and listen to this song again.
Fighting,
All right, so starting off with the video alone. The video is going for a really fun, I would say, sort of a theatrical approach, specifically like a stage theater approach. They're not trying to trick you and make anything look real, whatever. No, like this is obviously a set music video, and they even show you starting the music video off on this wide angle shot of the cafe, and I don't remember. Oh, it was like a sort of like a hallway, a dorm hallway, or just like a general apartment hallway, and like, you know, Wall Street and the stock market and all that. You can even see the rent numbers that are down. Obviously, across the world, the stock market has been an issue. If you didn't know. I mean, how could you not though? But it's been, you know, just as crazy in Korea as well. And so, you know, a lot of people stressed out over that. And so that's clearly a part of the narrative that they're trying to tell of whether you're somebody who just lives there every day-to-day life and you're trying to get your cup of coffee in the morning, or I don't know if it's specifically a dorm or a house, but whether you're a student or whether you're whoever, or you're a stockbroker or you are, you know, you don't even have to be a stockbroker to have lost money in the stock market. Like ordinary people invest all the time, whether you invested in the stock market and it crashed. They're saying like this song is for everybody. And so by going with this theater approach, by already like showing you all the set, it's already like grabbing your attention, making your mind go, oh, this is different. They're not trying to look cool. They're not trying to sell something. They're not trying to front something. And that's the biggest takeaway from this, which is no matter how good a song is and no matter how great a music video is, at the end of the day, a music video, the whole purpose of a music video is to sell you something. All right? These artists do not make money making these music videos. No, like I don't think any group or artist really does. Like unless you are like BTS or like Blackpink, crazy gajillion numbers, yeah, then you'll make really, 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 really good money off of that. And even then, honestly, all their other shit will make them more money anyways. Like music videos are really just, and the whole reason music videos were created was, or I wouldn't say the whole reason, but one of the purposes for why music videos were created was to advertise the album so people physically buy the album. Obviously, this is back before streaming was a thing, but you still see it now. You see it in any American pop music video, any K-pop music video, unless it's like an indie artist. Most of the time, they really want to try and sell you something, and they want to make it look as cool and like dazzling as possible. And it's kind of what we review on this channel. But already, I mean, we're still on this first shot, and I'm still talking about this, but already from the first shot alone, this is on a cerebral level telling your mind, yo, like we're gonna do it different. They're not straight up saying, hey, we're not trying to take your money, like, but that is the vibe it gets of like, it doesn't matter whether or not this comeback does well. Obviously that matters, but it was clear and intentional from the beginning of just the song and like this vibe and everything. It's like, this is about everybody. This is about all of us. And the message is so very clear. And it's not just that it's these three as well. I mean, the 17 members, especially if you know Hoshi and Togyum and Sungwan, you know that they genuinely wanted to do this. And this is the kind of shit that shit's amazing. This is the kind of shit that they would love to do. From this scene alone, by the way, what a freeze frame on Togyum. Togyum아 미안하다. But on Patreon, I've been watching Going 17, and like one of the favorite things I like to do is find my Togyum meme of the episode of what is like the reaction that Togyum gives that just makes this episode gold. And I think this might be the one for the music video, but you know, we'll keep watching. But I already love this scene. If you look at the lyrics, they say, give breakfast a pass, gotta sleep 10 more minutes, oh, grab a coffee, whatever. They're signifying the day-to-day rush of our lives of like, yo, we skip breakfast, we skip fucking like taking care of ourselves, we just go straight to getting coffee and going to work. They're exaggerating that, but also kind of laying it right in your face of saying like, you might as well live at a cafe. You know, it's like, this is how little he lives in his own home when he's up in the morning. He just gets up and he's already at the cafe. That they're signifying that the rush of this character's life by literally just the theatrics of it. That's just funny. That's just funny. How do they end that? I don't think they finish the Rikano. I think they just say ama. This is pretty interesting. During the portion of the lyrics, they say, in my lyrics, why do I look so cool there? So they're on none of the sets and they're center stage. They feel like they're the main character. They feel like the center of attention and they look cool. They're doing cool choreo. They're dressed cool. But then when they say, why am I still struggling? You cut back to the trading room floor with all the money falling down. So these are all visual cues. When they talk about the struggle, they switch to a scene where, like the trading room floor, where there are people struggling. But then when they talk about but how come in my stories to my friends I look so cool? Then they make themselves look cool. Just visual cues. Even right there, the choreography, that right there is it's very much like a theater, very musical, very La La Land-esque, where he like cuts into Hoshi's neck right here. Love this little impact cut too, right? See that little zoom in right when Togyum and Sungwan grabbed hands? That was nice. Man, I love this song and this music video. Love this lyric too. We're all earphone wearing zombies. That, obviously most of us just put on headphones, earbuds when we go outside. Obviously a lot of people have good reasons to be doing that, but you know, at a certain point, what becomes a safety net then sort of becomes like a permanent crutch. And so even just those lyrics, I like that. Man, Sunyoung is on some other shit this episode. This video. His eyes, man. But it's not just him. It's Seungkwan. It's Dogyung. It's everyone. It's everyone. Like, they came in with so much confidence and just so much energy, man. I love the sequence of these shots here too. When Hoshi is starting this part, it's a long one-take zoom out. They are making you hold in on Hoshi's eyes. Cut and then zoom in slowly. Cut and then zoom in again. That was a great way to build the tension. I love how at the bridge too, it's a practical effect. All the lights were set so that it's dark, like it's nighttime, and then the chorus comes in. Wow, it's like a bright day, and then all the other people leave, and then they clear it all out. Man, that is sick! Ah! That was sick. That was sick. If there was, I think, any 17 subunit I could work with, I think it would literally be Pusoksun. Seriously, they are so awesome. They are such an inspiration. Ooh, wow. Man, even in the sequence of these shots. Notice how in Sunyoung and Seungkwan scenes, they're close up. It almost looks like they're there, right? It almost looks like he's on a plane drinking a juice. He's at the park on a bench. But they're saying, yo, that's all fake. That's all. It could all be fake. It's all fake, whatever. Like, they're saying, like, it could be in the same spot. You know, it's perception is everything. And then everyone's struggling. Did he look confused? He's like, what did I do? I'm trying to see what did they do? What's that move? I love how they jump into it right there.
Okay.
Oh man, I forget every time. See, this was really, really interesting too. They suddenly changed up the lighting where they gave it a much more serious, dramatic look to the video. One, it makes Youngji stand out and it makes her look super, super, super badass, especially with the all black. If you look at the lyrics, well, okay, you know what? Let's listen through it one time first, and then let's pay attention to Youngji's lyrics first.
모닝 커피는 디카페인 일찍 일어나니 기분 뭐같지 철없이 부재중 전화 제끼고 dance with my laziness 구분 등 발다리 전부 다 팬이 Ooh I feel like I'm 17 이런도 못해만 되는 노래가 같이 사기에는 내 시간이 너무 아깝지 man
That's a bar.
Y'all don't deserve it Unfortunate is unnecessary 알다시피 인생은 원래 그지 같아 그러니 조금만 힘을 내 구겨진 인생을 연주하는 우린 비율의 베이베이 차분히 다 막장을 연주해 We got plenty more pages left to play
Damn, the beat gets really, really nasty when Youngji comes in.
너무 아깝지 man Y'all don't deserve it Unfortunate is unnecessary 알다시피 인생은 원래 그지
Y'all
같아
don't deserve it. Unfortunate is unnecessary. God damn.
우린 비율의 베이베이 차분히 다 막장을 연주해 We got plenty more pages left to play
Okay. Wow, that was awesome. So if you see that coming in, we talked about kind of like that boomer conde sort of concept. If that's the case, if like they're sort of like humorizing it, it's like Youngji's coming in and giving you the stern talk. She's giving you the, hey, just like she's giving you the stern talk. Like she's giving you the actual sort of like parental talk, except, her words are, I don't want to say it's harsh because she's not actually saying anything harsh or she's not even criticizing anybody, but she's more so just kind of embracing, all the shitty things that happen in life. And she's wearing all black and she comes in like this sort of like badass darkness, but then what she's saying is actually more so just tough love. And the way they portray it and like the way they sort of like make her look all glamorous with the lighting, with the lighting over here. It like the lighting changed so drastically to the point where I was like, is this like fake? Like, did they fake this?
Y'all don't deserve it
But once you get here, it's clearly obviously not. But once again, just a slow zoom out. Once again, going back to the Broadway sort of theatrical aspect to it. They did this in 17's World as well, and they're doing it now here. I will say as an advice to a lot of K-pop music video production companies out there in general, from what I've seen, I think when you are making a song that has a lot of levity and especially if you want to add a humor aspect to it, you want to add humor through practical work, practical effects, as little cutting as possible, and kind of slapstick comedy. And that is what they are doing on all cylinders here. God damn.
알다가도 모르겠는 인생 뭐같지 한 템포 쉬고 물 한 모금 마시기 자 여기서 비타민 A, B, C 반복되는 하루에 시작이 되는 이 노래 네 옆에서 불러주겠어
Oh, that choreo is awesome.
힘내지 못하겠어
Oh my God. Second win. Does that mean there's a freaking EP for this? Wow. Wow. Hoshi with the Horangi pose. Of course. Wow. That is 17's 파이팅해야지 featuring Youngji. That was incredible. That is, I think, one of my favorite 17 songs. I am obviously very biased, but I love that song. And it is strange how 17 keeps coming into my life perfectly when I need them. I think anyone who's been on my Patreon knows that I have been kind of struggling for the past year. And the big thing of that is I've been reacting and doing this job for 8 years. And I got really stuck in my own head about reacting and anxiety. And especially during COVID, I felt like I had to react so that people had something to kind of have an escape. And I did that for 4 years, and it's just, it was too much after a certain point. And, I just felt like giving up, and, I, didn't want to give up, and I have been slowly getting better and trying to recover. And, I just needed the right thing, the this. I needed 파이팅해야지 by 부석순. This song is truly amazing. It's energizing. It is, especially for a lot of Koreans. I think a lot of Koreans will be able to relate and empathize with this song. And it, I think, touches on a lot of things that I think are very inherently Korean, but at the same time, even if you're not Korean, even if you don't appreciate and find the value in like certain parts of the gag where he says "해야지," like even if you don't like get the appreciation or the cultural like vibe of it, it doesn't matter. Like the lyrics of the song are still the same. It is still telling everyone, hey, never give up, don't give up, don't give up. And man, I really, really, really needed to hear that. I really needed to hear that. I think I just have a lot of, I have either a lot of people who are against me in my life and a lot of people who are just for me in my life. And I always just only ever need inspiration, really. Even if I'm going through a hard time, even no matter what I'm going through, like I'm not like most people where like I need to like do like certain things to heal and whatnot. Like I need inspiration. Like I just feel like my life has felt hopeless for a really long time, and watching this has given me the courage to finally decide I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna move to Korea. I want to pursue reacting even more. But I want to also do other things. I want to shoot movies. I want to produce and direct variety shows, and I have a lot of things I want to do. And I was kind of ready to give up for a really long time, and I think I was ready to give up for the whole past year, honestly. And it's why it's so hard for me to just keep filming or even keep up with a consistent pace. But I've had a lot of talks with my patrons who've given me a lot of insight, but it's really 17, specifically Puzoksun, that really puts it into perspective for me. Like they really put it into perspective. I mean, like they straight up said, hey, dummy, if you don't get your shit together, here are the lyrics. Here is it all laid out for you. You know, don't give up, you know? And I get it. They're right. And I hope anyone watching this, whether you're going through a hard time in your life or whether you are going through a breakup, a difficult time with your job, with your family, your friends, school, work, whatever, you know, at the end of the day, just there's something I saw with this K-drama 25 by 21. You know, the main character, she lost her ability to fence because of the times. It takes place in the 90s, and the IMF crisis at the time made her school shut down her fencing club. And so she's not able to fence anymore. And the blame was the times have taken this opportunity from you. But then a few episodes later, she, you know, joins a different school with her dream fencing club, with her like dream fencer, like the person she role model, and she gets to be in the same club as her. And then she can also qualify for the national team. And originally she wasn't possible to even be eligible because she was 2 ranks down, but the 2 people who were ranked above her dropped out because of what? The times. The IMF crisis made those, one girl just pulled out because she couldn't afford it anymore, and one person just had to move. And because of that, she was suddenly given this opportunity to her by the times. And I think that in tune with what they are saying here of don't give up. Don't give up. 파이팅해야지. I think there's the larger philosophical idea of eventually, like no matter how bad things are, events will stabilize, you know? Even as they were showing with when you're even no matter how many races you lose or no matter how much your stock crashes, eventually it will go back up and you will have your big celebratory moment again. And just don't give up. Just don't give up. And that is advice that I'm trying to adhere to in life, which is just as much as life takes from me, it also gives just as much back. And I got to be more mindful of everything I receive and just never give up. Just don't give up. 파이팅해야지. So the song is a 11 out of 10 for me. Incredible. Music video, solid 10 out of 10 as well. Incredible job. They really, really, really nailed it. It is such a fun, almost feels like a movie / musical sort of a vibe to it. It felt like more like a short, compact 3-minute musical number rather than an actual music video. But I mean that as a compliment. Guys, that's going to be it for my video today and my reaction and review to Puseoksun's 파이팅해야지 featuring 이영지. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys really enjoy my reactions just in general. As I mentioned, like midway through the video, I've been going through a lot, and so I realized kind of the thing that makes me the unhappiest is that I'm Korean, and most people don't know I'm Korean, and I don't live in the country I was born in, and I've never lived for like an extended period more than like a whole summer in my home country. And I realized how much that was making me unhappy, especially given that my job now for the past nearly a decade has revolved only around Korea. And I realized it doesn't make sense that I never moved out there. I should have moved out there ages ago. I was kind of scared to, and there were a lot of people telling me around me not to do it and that it was crazy. But like 17 says, I'm not gonna give up, so I'm just gonna fucking go for it. So I hope you guys really enjoy my reactions. I really do enjoy doing these. I have a lot of moments where it gets really hard because as much as I do enjoy doing this, there's a reason I don't direct music videos. I hate directing music videos. I love picking them apart, but that's because I hate directing music videos. Because I think a music video at the end of the day is ultimately the biggest challenge for a perfectionist. And I will never, ever, 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 ever be able to get over that. Like if I were to make a music video for 17, it would never come out because I would never be satisfied with it because it's 17, you know? And so, you know, but yeah, I'm rambling at this point. Sorry. It's my birthday. I hope you guys can forgive me for rambling a little. I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really, truly. If you want to support the channel, you can visit our Patreon. I didn't advertise it at the top of it because this month I've just been, you know, having just a lot of exhaustion and just it's been hard getting content out, and I might have to take a break next month. And so, you know, I didn't want to advertise it because, you know, like at the top of it, because most people don't watch till the end anyways. And you know, just I just enjoy doing 17 reactions anyways. So, you know, but if you do want to support us, if you just enjoy my reactions in general, please consider visiting our Patreon. While we do have bonus reactions, I may be taking the next 1 to 2 months off just to kind of clear my mind and reset and literally move to Korea. So if you want to maybe even support my move to Korea, that would be the place to do so. But if you guys don't want to support us monetarily, I also completely understand. You know, times are tough, as Puseoksun says. And I understand if you can't financially support me or you don't want to, you know, you want to prioritize other things in your life. Totally get it. Simply just like the video down below and leave a comment. Those are free ways to support the channel. There's no excuse. Please consider at least doing that. And please subscribe. We have a lot of the people who actually watch my reactions are not even subscribed. Like if people just subscribe, that would help me get more sponsors. That would help me with a lot of the work pressure as well. So that just the simple free act of subscribing would really help us out. Guys, thank you for tuning in. If you want to check out any of our other videos, join us over here, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.